Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into part one of the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. Let's go. So we start off with Karen getting a guilty verdict, and we see the body cams, and she's sitting here, and she says she's not really concerned about herself right now. She's concerned about her children and her family. And then she said she knows a lot of young people look up to her. They call her Auntie Karen and the Grande Damne. She's still holding on to that. And she said, do as I say and not as I do. And then they go on to the girls getting ready to get ready for the reunion. So Wendy and Kay are wondering if Karen is coming. And then when Wendy called, it went straight to voicemail. And she was a little upset. She was like, I've supported her. You should answer the phone for me. So the girls are here. They do not know why Karen is not here. They said the last time they really spoke to her was during Christmas, and Andy lets them know that she has checked herself into a rehab facility, and the girls agree with that. So I don't know what's going on with Karen, right? But she sent a message to the ladies. She's in white. She had special thanks for Giselle, Kay, Jassy, and Andy Cohen. She didn't have any thanks for Wendy or any of the other ladies. Wendy feels a certain way because she said she supported her through this season, and she called her to check on her. But Wendy also said that after she saw what Karen said about her in the season and then watching this video, she realizes that Karen is not her friend. And the other ladies seem very shocked by that, right? Karen said, don't anyone sit in my seat. Girl, you need to get yourself together. And what is going on with your face? But I also thought it was interesting that she said that she was going to come back as Karen Huger and not the Grande Dame because her being Karen is enough. And she said she's in rehab for, I forgot what kind of drug she said, but also alcohol. So she recognizes her problem. I wonder when will she be back? Oh my God, what is the sentencing going to be? Now they're back, and Giselle and the girls are talking to Wendy about how she feels about Karen, right? Because Giselle said that I've been telling you that Karen does not favor you. Then they did some flashbacks, and what Wendy said was that when everybody was dragging her mother, Karen was there for her. And she did go up for Karen this season. But just running it back, seeing the flashbacks, I can see how she wouldn't fool with Karen. So they got to talking about Wendy and Giselle and their friendship, how they got to talking and they got it back on track and things like that. And then they asked about the Happy Eddie's dispensary, and Wendy said it is doing so great. My girl Stacy has partaken, and she said they're going to be very successful. And then Giselle says, aren't you coming out with one? And Stacy looks perplexed, and she's like, what are you talking about? She said, don't be surprised if next season you see a happy Stacy. So, what is Giselle talking about, and what does she know? Because she seemed very sure. So when they had come back, Giselle let us know that Stacy told somebody she was a celebrity, and she wants to do Happy Stacy. And Wendy told Stacy, I hope that's not true. And if it is, I hope you talk to me about that. And then they talked about how Karen was biting off candles from Wendy. Child, some people do not even have a thought. So they talked about Wendy going to the White House and asked her, did she have any regrets of taking Karen? And she said yes. And everybody's around, oh my God, why did you say that? But Karen said some awful things about Wendy. Why not, oh my God, why did you say that, Karen? Right? And then Kay is like, well, I don't think, Stacy, that was cool for you to say it when you and Karen's relationship was going south. It doesn't matter when she said it. It needed to be said. So Jassy has finally made it to the reunion, and they're going over her timeline with her fiance. And they are establishing the fact that she was a side chick. So then they start talking about G&A. They move from clothing to health and wellness. And probably on out the window, because I don't know anything they're doing. So then they start talking about the divorce, right? So Ashley, we now know her divorce is final, but on the show, she said that everything has been signed off, and she and Michael has signed off, and they're waiting. And she waived spousal support, but she got child support. And then he told Stacy, he asked Stacy, you did the opposite. You have spousal, and no child support. She said yes. Then he got to Mia, and Mia's talking about she's filed, and everybody said the lies. So they're back on GNA, and somebody said, do you all sell clothes? Because all I see are pictures of Giselle and Ashley on the website. Giselle and Ashley should never do anything with clothes. The audacity of them to try to put an outfit together is wild to me. And then we found out that the focus is not to make money with GNA, is to help the community. Because nobody is buying into GNA. Okay, so Jassy is getting ready to leave. And Ashley says, girl, what happened in Miami? I'm paraphrasing. And they were like, you want to talk about Miami? Let's talk about Miami. Well, according to Stacy, they were invited, her and Jassy, to go and celebrate Mia's birthday. They went to Miami and Mia never showed up. Like they were told to be at a party at 8 and Mia didn't get there till 11. And when Mia said that she didn't know that they were there, Stacey was like, you are a liar. And she gave her phone to Andy to prove that Mia was lying. But Mia be lying. Oh, so it comes out why Mia was an hour late for her party after Andy read all of the text message thread to show that Mia was lying. She was concerned about being with ink. That was the problem. So, child, Mia started crying, and Wendy was like, you know what? Let me tell you how it is. You seem to do this when your back is against the wall, and you are not a good friend. And everybody's looking like, why are you crying? And Giselle is over there amening Wendy, and Mia is literally just in an all-out tears fest talking about she's going through a lot. Giselle said we all going through a lot, but Mia would not tell the truth for anything. Let me know if you watched it. Let me know how you felt about it, because it was just, okay. It's your girl, Millie Chan. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Child, P.S. So after they finished the first part, Mia had gone to Stacy's dressing room, and Jassy was in there, and she was like, why did you ghost us? And she was like, I didn't ghost you. And she said, yes, you did. And she said, I don't have the capacity to be a good friend. And then Stacy said, well, we're not even ready to receive it right now. So then she starts crying and says she's going to leave. But next week, it's going to be better than this week. I'll see y'all then. Bye.